before we jump into the video, big shout out to ATwin, our first Patreon member. He's going to be getting this video early before the rest of you guys do on YouTube. Yes, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/ATwin. I upload all the videos early there, and I'm going to be doing long form reaction / critiques to animes, manga, and whatever else I want to. So go check it out. But with no further ado, let's jump back into the video. Let's go back over this real quick. Let's start with like the beginning and the fact that it showed the whole chapter just shows so many parallels to the first chapter of part 1 of Chainsaw Man, chapter 1. You might be like, well, how? I'll say it. Well, because Fujimoto, it's a simple storytelling. So you start at the beginning, you get to an end. Beginning of the first chapter, we don't know who Denji is. We have to introduce Denji, show his issue, show that what his goal is. He falls, he gets back up stronger. That's the end. So he went from being a nobody to someone we don't know to the Chainsaw Devil. And this starts with somebody we don't know, as in Mitaka, and somewhere we have to go, her becoming the War Devil, which was one of my predictions that I was hoping that part 2 of Chainsaw Man would go over. It was that the last few chapters they introduced so much lore Fujimoto did that we had to go into it, and we're going into it. Let's go talk about the setting here. We're at a school, we're at a high school, which seems to be pretty normal, except that it's a high school not too long after Denji saved the world, I guess, defeated Mikasa. I keep saying Mikasa because it's Mitaka. Makima. Denji killed Makima. Too much time couldn't have passed. Maybe like a year at most, hopefully. But the whole world is still in love with Chainsaw Man, and he's saving the day. Which is okay, cool. But how is he saving the day that people are so comfortable with devils? I felt like even though every devil, you get a lamp devil, a fucking car devil, whatever, they get their power from the amount of fear people have for them. I feel like someone has to have fear for fucking chickens. I mean, someone, right? Maybe that not too much in Japan or something like that. Maybe in like the Midwest. So first off, this just blew up my expectations, because I didn't think we would see a devil in this setting like this before. I thought only devil hunters could talk to devils. Well, that's one. That's my one thing. My second thing, the teacher seems really fucking stupid to allow a devil in his classroom. I don't know. And then the fact of... Oh, we'll get into that later. The fact that, like, they were all laughing about the fucking chicken's corny jokes. Like, I don't know. The puns, my man. The fact that it had a bow tie. This setting is just really weird. It almost more feels like a devil is influencing it. Oh, maybe making it seem more like a cartoon, but maybe that's just me. Then we get into the whole character analysis. Mitaka is a fucking weirdo, like I guess any high schooler is, but she really went from like, fuck you, get off my desk, fuck you, people are friends, fuck you, you have a boyfriend, fuck you, like all this stuff. They just went over all that stuff just for it to flip the switch and be like, oh, I can have friends if I just try a little. It's fucking retarded. So that's insane. Let's talk about how this girl, the president, tripped her, and obviously did it so well that she's a good foot away from her. Their feet aren't touching, like they're a good foot away from each other. She tripped her from a good foot away. But now that I think about it, she is a fucking devil. So yeah, I'm sure devil power just tripped her. Okay. I'm trying to poke holes in this and I can't. The fact that the chicken devil just fucking exploded is hilarious. I don't know what in Fujimoto's crazy mind brought him to think of that, but that was pretty hilarious. It's just that whole half of the chapter is just the utmost form of comedy, which Fujimoto has had comedy like in the undertone of Chainsaw Man before, like the whole fact that Denji and Power are idiots, but like decently strong and can work together sometimes. It was like it was funny, but it had like seriousness like right on top of it. This is just straight comedy right now. But this fucking teacher, this disgusting teacher who's having sex with one of his students, who that's weird enough by it, is thinks that, oh yeah, he's so naive that he's like, oh yeah, let's go visit our classmate and take her to the school to visit the grave, because that makes any type of fucking sense. And the fact that as they're doing it, they walk past a streetlight and just stop. I think that's the one part that I'm like, that's weird. I don't think that works. I think Fujimoto was like trying to make it too dramatic, like as if it was a movie, which that would be a cool scene in a movie, but it just kind of feels weird in the manga. That leads to us finding out that the president has made a contract with the devil, which gives her the power of the blah blah blah, the Justice Devil, which the Justice Devil just has like big beefy arms and like little tiny legs. I don't know. There's usually a connection, but when you get just thoughts processes as fears, justice, I don't know. That's whatever. We'll pass that on. We'll let that on. But just to have this issue being that of jealousy, but it's not no simple jealousy. This is pretty fucked up jealousy. The teacher's fucking the student. Okay, the teacher's having sex with the president of the class, but he wants to help all his students, including this random girl. She just wants to have sex and be with the teacher because she loves him or something, and she got so jealous that she was like, he can only be mine. I'm gonna make a contract with a devil. That's kind of wild, because that almost contradicts the idea that, like, if devils are so feared, if devils can still do this, make contracts with people easily, like, and kill people like this, why would the teacher bring a devil into the school? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I think the fact that Mitaka is like, her life flashed before her eyes and all she was happy about was the fact that, oh, she didn't kill the chicken devil. Like, no one technically should be mad at her. That's just weird as well. What's crazy about this, though, is that it feels like this next scene brings us back to the Chainsaw Man we're used to, just gore and fucked up shit, because we get this owl figure on top of the freaking street sign and makes a contract with the dying girl. And it just so happens like this little small figure is one of the strongest fucking devils ever, the War Devil. Which is say, it has some pretty cool movesets. The spine sword thing, that was fucked. But like the hand grenade, that's really clever. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, the rest is just a gore fest of a tentacle monster being sauced up by this girl. And it's just that was amazing. I love that fucking part. I just reread it basically, and I want to read it again for like a fucking third time. And I didn't really talk about this initially. I kind of breezed by it, but there's a poster on the wall that says Chainsaw Man Calling Party Hall 2, May 12th, and the what's it called? Okay. And the War Devil just decides that it wants to kill Denji just as much as anyone else, which makes me think that why do they want to kill Makima? Why did Makima and her fucking friends want to kill Denji so bad? Just because they liked him and wanted to gain his power, or because they liked him and were just jealous of him? Did they want to eat him and kill him and eat him to get his powers? Like, I don't know. But she's badass. I'll make you vomit nuclear weapons backup. I don't know what to say about that, but this was a fucking insane chapter, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks you guys for being so hyped with it. I know like people were blowing it up on Twitter, I'm sure it's gonna be trending today. So I don't know, but make sure you guys like the video and share the video. If your friends ain't watching Chainsaw Man, let me tell them to watch Chainsaw Man. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, where you can be able to see my actual full reaction to this uploaded. And don't forget to stay tuned for my other videos. I'm going to be making anime reactions soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. Here's to many, many, many more years of Chainsaw Man. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.